Good afternoon, and welcome to Sports Palava, reaching you live on Channels Television. My name is Ken Ochonogo. The hula baloo. Some say it is the razzmatazz. Some call it what else. But then on Monday, some 40 hours ago, the world actually chose the best footballer for 2013. And that man, those who admire him call him Uru, others says it is CR7. And somehow, of course, for the politician, because the guy was actually named, after the former president of America, who is Ronald Reagan. So this is Cristiano Ronaldo, the real, or is it the latest Ronaldo? Because I know the great Jose Mourinho did say, I'm talking about the real Mourinho, the real Ronaldo. I coached him, not this one. He coached both, but he was assistant coach in Barcelona then. But the issue is the voting, the results have come and gone. But the part that was played by the FIFA president, Sepp Blatter, is what we are looking at today. Did Barca, did Blatter, Joseph Blatter, through his comments, actions or inactions, did influence the result of the 2010 Ballon d'Or? In other words, did Sepp Blatter, FIFA president, rig the 2010 Ballon d'Or? That is the question. And I tell you, in the house, I have those who are eminently qualified to let us look at it. Because as Sports Palava, we do what they don't do. We give you both sides of the story. I want to start with the prof. I want to start with the man who says all these are just normal thing. Do I accuse Blatter? They hear from the horse's mouth, no, from Humphrey in Joko's mouth. Hello, Humphrey.
Good afternoon.
You said it was just a storm in the teacup. Did Blatter, I'm asking you this point blank, did Blatter rig these elections?
Let me spell it out. N-O, capital.
Oh, okay. Let us see why you say this now.
It's obvious. Why are we trying to look for the person to blame, the fall guy? That award was won squarely on the field of play. And the issue that is even creating the hula baloo, the extension, 2 weeks.
Yes.
It doesn't look like, even if that 2 weeks was not given, the result would have been anything different. Because when you look at the quality of the combatant, talking about Ronaldo, Messi, and Ribery, even with your eyes closed, you will see that one is outstanding. Give it to him. Previous years, he have lived under the shadow of Messi. He has carried his cross. In some parlance, they say that if you cannot win, you cannot change the situation, you carry a cross, which was what he did. In 4 previous occasions, he came from, he has always lived in the shadow of Messi. This time, 2013, Caesar said, Shakespeare, there is a tide in the affairs of men. And 2013 was truly Ronaldo tide. And he really used it to the fullest.
There is a tide, they say, in the affairs of men, he told us, and that is what Shakespeare wrote. And then in 2013, according to Humphrey, he wrote the tide. And I tell you, not only did he write the tide, he became the best footballer in the world for 2013. But one young man there says, no. There is something hanky-panky somewhere. David Obasage. I mean, why do you had him? Was it not Ronaldo's time?
It isn't Ronaldo's time. Yes, he is the best player. He is a good player. He is top notch alongside Lionel Messi and Frank Ribery. But this year in under review 2013, I think there was a better achiever. There is a better achiever, and that's got to be Frank Ribery. I mean, he proved beyond doubt that he is the best player in 2013 by virtue of his assists, his goals. He crowned all that with titles, 5 outstanding titles in 2013. The same titles this year Ronaldo competed in. I'm talking about the UEFA Champions League. This same Ribery outshone Ronaldo in that UEFA Champions League, and now you're telling me that by virtue of his goals, what did those goals fetch him? Coming back to FIFA, whether he reached this...
was he rigged? That is the issue at hand.
Yes. It was
why do you say so?
Why would you extend the voting deadline by 2 weeks? 5 days after Ronaldo scored a hat-trick in a playoff when his mate had qualified automatically. A playoff, and now he scored a hat-trick against a Swedish side that any day, anytime Portugal would have beaten. And now you're telling me that he is the best player in the world. You now extend the voting. Not only extended that, he actually reopened the ballots, saying those that have voted can review, now vote again. I mean, that's rigged.
Probably you are not getting it right. When FIFA came with a decision to extend the voting by 2 weeks, they were very categorical that they have not got sufficient.
They said they got 50%.
They have not got sufficient.
Why is it just checking that?
And again, when you look at it, when has it become a problem to extend the deadline?
When has he done it before? This is the first time he's doing it.
There is always a starting point.
There is always a starting point. When Ronaldo scored a hat-trick against Sweden,
that's not enough. When you look at
not enough.
You make a point.
Let me give you a point. Let me give you a criteria now. The voting closed on the 15th of November.
That was the original timetable.
From then till the 20th, when Portugal played Sweden, he didn't know that the votes weren't enough. He didn't know. 5 good days after that voting had closed, and now he come out and tell us that the votes were not enough. The voting were not enough. 50% of voters had already voted.
If you look at the voting, that as at the time it was supposed to be close, 50% voted, but when they extended it got to 88%. So is that not an achievement? Is that not that they achieved what they wanted to achieve?
He achieved what they wanted to achieve on his own personal ambition.
How do you balance it? FIFA headed by Blatter rigged election by extension.
Absolutely.
How do you capture his statement that people saw as an indictment that a potential candidate? A potential candidate said that when he still has no potential.
Let me ask you this, because that is the issue. That is what I look at here now. That he came in at Oxford. He came in to say Ronaldo spends more time on his hairdo. And then when he was criticized, being a member of Real Madrid, when he was criticized that what you are saying will damage this guy's position, he now apologized. If we take what David said, let me ask you this: if you say 50% have voted, and you are extending, it's not for the next 50% to vote. Why now reopen? I said those who have voted can change. Does that not in any way influence it to say that you are revoting again?
Every system, every organization has their own framework. He said
you are trying to play about it.
And I said there's always
the question I ask is as opening the voting to say you can change. That is what if you want to achieve success. The rest 50% you have 2 weeks to vote. Why is it those who have voted before cannot change?
Why we opening the ballot? No, when you look at it, there's no even empirical evidence to say that those 50 who voted originally, that some who voted for Ronaldo.
He said there is no evidence. There is no evidence.
If this award had been given on the 15th of November, Ribery would have won it.
You are talking about Ribery. What is the criteria for the award of achievement?
I want to ask both of you the same questions now. What do you think should be the basic factor for picking the awards? After this, we shall open the lines.
No, when you look at it, if you listen to what the UEFA president said, he was not comfortable that his choice candidate, Ribery, didn't win.
And did he give any reasons for that?
Yeah, he gave that when they were doing this thing as a Ballon d'Or by the French Association, that the issue is about title and
only journalists.
Team achievement. But when it was collapsed, it becomes individual performance, and that was the criteria. And when you look at on the basis of individual performance, for Christ's sake, even if you are there fandom, you will know that Ronaldo in 2013, look at the awesome goals. He scored both for national.
He scored some goals. You take that away.
Some goals. What did that achieve? Real Madrid.
We are talking about performance. Individual performance.
Yes, and that was the same thing that saw relating to achievement.
All right. Let me ask you the same question. What if you disagree with him? What do you think should be the basis, for giving your vote as the best player?
Your individual performance relating to your achievement. Ribery achieved a lot with Bayern Munich in the year under review. 2013.
But it was a team event.
He played in the same competition.
Okay, can you explain? I really need. Okay, we're opening the lines now. According to my producer, you will see the number right there on your screen, and then let us have your view. Ronaldo has won. That is not the issue. But we are saying two basic things. Sepp Blatter going out to say Ronaldo spends more time in the hairdresser salon than on the pitch, or the idea of him saying, okay, fine, we are extending voting on the day Ronaldo scored a hat-trick, and also said you can also change your vote. Those are the basic things. Did those decisions actually influence the outcome of the 2013 Ballon d'Or? So I want to ask you, can you explain the difference between individual performance and team achievement?
It's very basic.
Okay.
When you look at football, fine.
Yeah.
It's a teamwork.
Yeah.
But there are some players who distinguish themselves by excelling. And part of all those things is the goals scored. Okay. Are you following?
Even if you are not a striker,
that is the exception.
Even if you are not an attacker.
And that has been the criteria ever since the issue has become a joint award. The issue of individual performance in a team. And when you look at the man in question, the best footballer of the year, talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, he was very outstanding. He was very outstanding.
Let's say football is about goals, and Ronaldo did give us the goals.